I did that whole back bend thing. I was not thinking about how long I had been in the shower already. I can show you the world. I was just having a great time. Splitting and curling and splitting and curling. Hey guys, and welcome back to My Life as Gabby. So I quite often get asked if my hair is naturally this curly, or how do I get it this curly? What do I do to it? The truth is it's not really natural. I twist it when I get out of the shower. Like, it hasn't had any heat on it or anything, but it's not fully natural. My natural hair is quite curly and frizzy, and I like to do this to kind of relax it a little bit and lengthen out the curls. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. So without further ado, let's get straight on to making these curls. Oh my goodness, I just had the coldest shower ever. Okay, my hair needs to dry a little bit more than this, so let's just chat for a second. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so we don't really need a lot of hot water. Like, we live in Sydney, so it's hot anyway. No, I'm kidding. It's literally 14 degrees right now. And when I go in the shower, I don't know about you, but I always get distracted. My own thoughts take over.
When good singers listen to a recording of themselves singing, do they know they are good?
I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Nope, I already know I'm bad.
But some days I get in and I just need to do everything. Like, it's winter, come on, we don't need to shave our legs every day. But on the rare days that I do, it's always the same day that I want to wash my hair and I have the most elaborate shower thoughts ever. And today, I was not thinking about how long I had been in the shower already. I was just having a great time. Until I started rinsing those suds off my face and I felt that water go cold, and that is the end. There's no going back. I still had conditioner in my hair, I was still covered with soap, and the hot water is running out. So I have one of two options. Either, one, I can just shower really quick, wash everything out of my hair, risk getting freezing cold, but then we're done. That's it. I can go out, put clothes on, warm up. Or I could turn the shower off, stand in the shower naked for a little while, wait for the tank to make hot water again, then turn the taps back on, then have my shower. I'm happy, I'm warm, all is well, we're done, thank you, goodbye. Of course I did option one. I was not going to stand in the shower naked for like half an hour. What? So instead, I quickly rinsed my body, I washed my face, I rinsed out my hair in freezing cold water. I did that whole back bend thing, you know, where you're like trying not to get the water on your body at all because it's absolutely freezing. Yeah, that was me just then. But anyways, enough about that. Back to my hair curling story. So my hair is still pretty wet. So while I go warm up, make myself a hot cup of tea, and I'm going to wrap myself in a blanket, I will come back when the frizz has set in a bit more. Okay, I'm back. So it's been about 45 minutes. My hair is quite thick, and because it's winter, it takes such a long time to dry. Also, the ends and the front dry a lot quicker than like up here. So like I've wet this part and the ends a little bit more, but now I'm gonna go and brush it. So my hair's actually still pretty wet, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start twisting anyway because it's cold and it's winter. It takes such a long time to dry. Sometimes I do this at night so I can sleep and give it the whole night to dry. But also when I sleep, my hair doesn't have as much access to like the air because it's between like my head and the pillow. So it doesn't really dry overnight either. So I prefer to do it during the day. And when I have days off like today, then it's easy. Okay, so I'm gonna split my hair in half. Roughly, it doesn't need to be too good. So I've got two sections. I like to do 4 twists because I like my hair to be quite curly, but if you want it to be looser, you can let your hair dry longer, or you can just twist the ends like that. But for me, I like to start right up at my roots because my hair's a little bit wavy already, so like I don't know if you can see that there, but that stays in my hair whether I brush it or what. I have to straighten it to get it out. So I'd rather start twisting all the way up at my roots to control every bit of my hair. So I twist away from my head, so like that, and then I just add random bits as I go down. So keep picking up pieces of hair. And I do about a quarter, so I do this section and I leave this one because I'm going to twist this section as well. So I just twist it all the way down to the ends like that. Okay, so that's one. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the back. I'm also going to start up quite high because for the same reason I like to curl it all the way from the top, but you don't have to. You can start from the ends. So yeah, I'm going to do that. This first one actually just untwisted. Normally, it sounds really gross, but I normally keep this in my mouth, just the first one, because we've only got 2 hands. I can't tie it up because it's still going to untwist. So I've had to let the second one go and redo the first one. So I'm going to put this in my mouth and do the second one, and then I'll tie the 2 together and then I'll come back. Alrighty, so I've now done 2. I've tied the 2 together, so they're not actually going to come undone now. So now I'm going to move on to the other side and pretty much repeat exactly the same thing. Okay, so that's all 4 done now. If I was going to sleep, I would tie them all together to sleep just so they don't come undone. But because it's during the day, I'm gonna leave them loose because I don't want them super tight. So like they can relax a little bit, and then just make sure that you keep twisting the ends so they don't go straight. And yeah, now I kind of just wait for them to dry really. So let the fun begin. Okay, so it's been quite a while. I've actually blow dried my hair a little bit and I'm gonna start splitting it into smaller sections just because it's cold outside and it's taking such a long time to dry. So I've already done 2, so it's now in 3 sections. So I'm gonna split it again. It kind of just does it automatically anyway, but I'm gonna keep the twists still quite tight while it finishes drying. Alrighty, now it's in quite a lot of smaller twists, but it's still a little bit damp, so I'm gonna let it dry a little bit longer. I'll probably blow dry it again, and then we should be ready to go. Okay guys, so I'm back, and I think my hair is about dry now. It's taken about 5 hours, mainly because it's so cold, so I feel very sorry for my washing because it's gonna take about 5 days to dry. Anyway, what I've done is I kept like splitting and curling and splitting and curling and letting it dry until I've gotten to this stage, and this is pretty much the final look. So you can run your fingers through your hair to try separate it a little bit more and make it look a bit more natural, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like this look because it controls the frizz for starters, but also it like lengthens the curls, so like you can actually tell how long your hair is, and it looks really long while it's still curly, so that's pretty cool. You may still need to curl some of the ends because my hair, like, it's quite dry on the ends, mainly because it's blonde, but also because it's curly and like they dry too quickly and they don't really keep the curls in, so I might just put a few curls in the ends. Okay, all I've done now is I've added a few more curls. I've clipped the top part up just to give it a bit more volume and get it off my face and make it look a little bit more done. But this is the final product. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about getting heat-free, non-frizzy beach waves. If you have, then please give this video a big thumbs up. Also click subscribe if you haven't already. I'm putting out new videos every week, so I will see you in my next one. Bye!